Thumbs up. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dog.
How are you?
Thank you, yes.
The creatives, the players, all the key people that we can all be together to make a better industry for ourselves. And how we can put those songs on our lives. I noticed that disconnect was happening because there was little or no access to those who have worked with the band before.
Thank you, yes.
Thumbs up. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dog.
Happy birthday.
I'm going to jump in the front.
How are you?
Okay, thank you. Let's put our hands together for the Ashanti Regional Minister who just joined us. Belated happy birthday to you, by the way. So we'll take 4 more questions. Ashanti Regional Minister had joined us, and he'll be giving us some very brief remarks. Minister, you just joined us, but we've been talking about Kumasi Rising, helping the creative industry in Kumasi. And I've been following you on social media, so I see that you have an interest in that field. And so in whatever you're coming to say, I hope that you address that problem for us and tell us your plans and that of the NBC and how you're going to help the creatives in the Ashanti region. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Dr. Amoakohene, who is the Ashanti Regional Minister.
Thank you very much. First of the ladies and gentlemen, I really greatly strong the Ashanti Regional Community Council, the state government here in Ashanti, both from the special president of the Republic of Ghana, of Mr. Court, and standing for him as regional minister. As Serwaa rightly said, every region has its own peculiar strengths and weaknesses. And the very reason why we needed to profile Ashanti region as it is. I remember I was thinking at one of the forums and we mentioned that there cannot be an Ashanti region without our culture, without our tradition, without our history, there are creatives, and there are eco-tourism centers. So if you really want to grow as a nation, you need to avoid your strengths, specialize more in that area, and all the other aspects of your local development will move along the line. I remember once again, I was speaking with one of our diplomatic friends, and I made mention of this crucial thing that has helped Cuba, especially the lot. The area that we have a lot of strength when it comes to medical knowledge. We invested a lot of resources in medical knowledge, and we guided every other aspect of their economy in the country. Then in Ashanti region, we want to do away with our critics. Definitely we are starting ourselves. Therefore, we will not be able to reach the level where we need to reach. Our critics will be those in the movie industry and music, all the people who think about sports and how much. That's what I mentioned. It's been an industry that have not been joking with. But I'm giving all the attention I need to give so that we're able to grow and develop, see potential to be able to move the region, develop, especially the talents. What I realized was that after I interacted with a section of key industry leaders, I realized that there was a disconnect between the older generation and then the upcoming ones. So what I also noticed was that the younger ones were engaged in what I call over-westernization of their talents. So if I really want to watch an action movie, I will not watch Hollywood. If I really want to watch what I'm able to relate with my history as Ashanti or as Ghanaian or as an African, then I should find that in whatever you are doing. If it is really that I want to listen to your music and be related and get to learn about Africa, Ghana, Ashanti, and that should reflect in the choice of lyrics and how you compose those songs of one talent. I noticed that disconnect was happening because there was little or no access to those who have worked with the band before. So I want to thank SAC for that very bold decision in connecting with the long ones and giving them access to be able to learn from how to work with them and how to be able to grow them and also be able to show them the path. I want to encourage all other players in the sector, especially our older folks, that these young ones depend on you to be able to guide them, so that they learn from your mistakes and also be able to build on your strength moving into the future. So yes, we want to see more of these stories, we want to see more of these gatherings, so that directly they can ask you all the questions that have been on their minds, and you will be able to answer them honestly as Sarkodie has done right here on this platform. So let's put our hands together for Sarkodie. As a government, definitely my new brother is here, and I can assure you that all the sectors from lifestyle experience, Ghana Tourism Authority, the tourism industry, and all the other boards and commissions that are set up to help support this industry, they are all in out in making sure that they provide all the support you need to have as industry leaders in order that you would be able to try. Here in Ashanti, we came up with the Ashanti Festival, which included almost every sector of the creative industry. And we are even doing it bigger, come 2026. And Saturday in the morning as a teaser ahead of our colleague, we are organizing our district, the town football competition. And we will definitely go along with performance from our upcoming artists. Sarkodie himself is committed to come to the district to try to create that program as well. And the proposal is that will equally be there. So with all this, you should tell you that we are all and out making sure that we develop young potentials in every sector so far as creatives are concerned. Now, I have a news for you. My very own mother, she saw your experts in the region, the crowd that were pulling and all that. She said that she wants tradition to meet the alcoholic. And the great mother for one traditional area. And for him, I said that she communicated to you directly that on Saturday she's going to be blessed. Beautiful few hands. So definitely on site, we're going to show a stable, definitely have our full support. So ladies and gentlemen, and especially the young ones guided here, let's take opportunities of some of these programs as provided by the initiatives of our veterans, and definitely as provided by the other secretariats and boards by government. To have our full support. If you go anywhere and you are not allowed access to speak or to have a direct interaction with government, don't worry. Come to the Ashanti Regional Community Council. You know that I cannot do whoever I need to go to so that I need to go to the council.
On the global creative map. Today we gathered as thinkers, as doers, as makers, and as dreamers. And we've gathered here to explore how this beating heart of culture and creativity can rise just not in talent, but in structure as well. I mean, the man for which reason we are all gathered here has done it. We can all attest to the fact that Sarkodie has been there, done that. He's a legend in the industry. And today we'll hear from him how he built it, how he did it, because I know that many people want to know how he's been able to be consistent all of these years. And so over the next few hours, you hear from himself, you hear from producers, you hear from entrepreneurs, you hear from content creators, you hear from tourism operators, and media consultants as well, business executives like Marion here, and persons who believe that Kumasi is not just rising, but Kumasi is certainly ready for what is next. So you're officially welcome. This is Kumasi Rising. Once again, I am Serwaa here, and I hope that we all have a good time. The bloggers, I know that you want content, but please, let's try to manage the situation beautifully so that we can hear everything that will be said, so it's more impactful. Also, we'll be opening the floor for questions. So if you have a question, note it down. Sarkodie will be speaking to us first. And so note your questions down, and then when it's time, I'll give you the opportunity to ask those questions. So once again, you're officially welcome. It's good to have all of you here. Let's put our hands together and welcome Sarkodie, the man for which reason we gathered here this morning. Oh, you can do it better. Thank you. I would have, before he starts, I mean, while we're waiting, I would have given a rap, but I don't think people want to hear me rap, so.
You want to?
Oh, I don't think so. They don't want to. Do you want to?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's not loud enough. Look at the number of people here, the number of people saying yes. If you make it louder, maybe I will.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to give you some time to settle press out the first what to speak. Thank you guys, God bless you. Thank you for coming. So we are having our holiday homecoming, and it's only right. It's been years since we started our holiday. We came back big. So we said to the team, we're not just coming here to do a show and that's it over. We have to live and impact. So now we had a power-packed activations. People are going to came. And today is very important to me because this talks about the industry that makes sound here and how we can all have conversations about moving forward, what we can do as the creatives, the players, all the key people that we can all be together to make a better industry for ourselves. I'm not here as an artist that knows everything. I'm here to learn. I've seen the start of the panel. It's amazing and to create some knowledge. And I hope some of us here, I know we have artists here, I see my superstar look in the building. God bless you, my brother. I know there will be some artists here that I might not see or recognize, but yes, hopefully we all take something out of the panel today. So the main conversation we're having is talking music, also I see tourism, music of course is Sarkodie, so that's my terrain. And know the importance of music. I'll start with the fact that music preserves our culture, our language. You know, you can capture time, you can capture knowledge with music. If there's some song that when you play, it takes you back to a second time, right? Like you know where you were, exactly what was happening. So sometimes to record history, music is one of the best tools to use. We archive it, our struggles, our happiness, everything. We use music to take us back to time. We have a lot of trainers that does dance, especially like it's for Afro beats and reggae. You know, these songs represent struggles. As much as people think Afro beat is like a dance genre that has no content to me, I think the melody there still reminds us as Africans where we came from. And no matter what our struggles are, we find a way to dance. So as far as history is concerned, music played a major role. And by doing that, we were able to build ambassadors organically. If you take the likes of Bob Marley, you take Fela Kuti, here in Ghana, you take Luba, you can come on the way to Shatabale, myself, Kweku, Kweku, Smoke, a lot. But we are all ambassadors, whether through the music itself, performances, whatever we can do as artists to be able to keep the legacy of Ghana going, we still do it. And from there, you will define that with tourism as a very hopeful legacy. Now, when we take, we're in a great space now because of where Afrobeat is. Now we have Afro-Nation worldwide. Now, Africans in the diaspora are more confident to call themselves Africans because of music, what we've been able to do. The people in the forefront, the Davidos, the Burner, myself, Bantubies, we brought our culture back. We made us very, very confident to go out the years back. I didn't live in our board, but I know that people in the diaspora, they used to feel very shy to even associate themselves to their roots. But when music came in, it became a tool for us to be proud and go out there with our full chest. Doing things like festivals, as I said, Afro-Nation, and I'm all in about you, but I know a lot of people are coming. I had the flights that are booked. I'm trying to get my wife here. It's been very hard for me to get her here. I should tell you what is happening in Kumasi this weekend. A lot of people are coming down here. And that's where the tourism and music comes together. Because some of you alcoholic, but just for that, we have people coming in from, started from yesterday. We're going to get some tickets from yesterday to Sunday. So you have people here before the show, so you can guess what they're doing before the DJ. They're coming up there. They are doing sightseeing, they're going to the museums, all the sites here in Kumasi. So this shows how strong and how connected music and tourism is. So now, today what I want to take away is how we can impact the people themselves, you guys, the consumers, and how we can do, how we can empower our music industry. So Kumasi Rising, I'll limit it to Kumasi because the talent here is amazing. I think I said this years before Kumasi got the attention that it needed. I've always been coming to Kumasi to do shows and I've seen the swag, the energy here. I can't compare it to anywhere else. You know, the type of music Kumasi was doing. The Asaka movement just came 2 or 3 days ago. It's been in the system since I came. Sarkodie, I used to come here and perform the loud event. And before I perform, I was watching the artist track. I'm like, what type of sound is this? This is crazy. And it's consistent and now getting the attention that they need. So we definitely want to encourage investment in the local arts here in Kumasi. And that's one thing that those investors are very scared about. One thing I can say for sure, music is one of the most safest and lucrative business you can get into. I can compare music to any other product you can think about, whether it be water, real estate, anything. To me, I will raise music over real estate. And people might not believe that. But let's say you own a company, which I see a lot of companies do, where they have workers that they pay monthly, they pay to service machines, a lot of money that costs people to run that business. Yes, music takes money, but once it takes off, can you imagine that the best partner is making more money? To me, I think he's making more money now than when he was even alive. Michael Jackson is the same. You know, so this is an industry that you can't just see it as entertainment and people are just jumping and that's it. This is a serious money-making machine. And I will urge investors, and I understand sometimes it's really hard to have a conversation with investors, but they don't understand what it really is. It's about ownership. whether it's partnership, Sarkodie, I own 100%. You can come with partner, you own 20, you own 50, in terms of what you bring on board. I think for a long time, I'm not going to listen this to just wealthy people with the money, with the cash to come in. If you as an individual can actually buy shares in music as well. I did that with one of my EPs called Championship, where the fans score 40% of the revenue. They make money every month. And they can tell you, just to put in some coins and eat for the rest of your life, how many businesses are going to do that? If your workers don't show up tomorrow, your business must suffer. Music is different. The more you guys are enjoying, I don't think you guys are about to stop enjoying anything soon. You guys are getting married every day, having, especially in Kumasi, even so, that keeps your money going, because the more you guys are enjoying, the artists make money. So when you invest in it, that's what you're getting out of it. So now what we need to do to wrap all this thing up is to put the ecosystem around it to be able to maintain it, control it. And now, yes, we control the narrative of what we want people to think about Ghana, what we think about Ghana. Music is one of the easiest tools to use. So the ecosystem around it, which I would say everything, I'm just giving you a separation of what's going to happen here, where people come on board. Because I want to learn a lot. I have my own ideas, but I'll speak later. I think I'm coming on the one-on-one. But yes, we need to build the ecosystem around the music industry so that we know the roles of who and what, and how we can all play our part to make this the bigger conversation and then the success of our industry. So I want to say this: music moves people, tourism brings them together, but legacy changes lives. So now that's the legacy we're looking for. We have to preserve it. When we did Amoakohene, that was last year or 2 years, so we did 2 years ago. And we did the Amoakohene exhibition. I don't know if you guys heard it. You know, it was amazing in Accra, where my whole achievement was curated in a building for people to come and see. And I just went there looking at that myself. I was like, wow, this is amazing. If we do that for most creative people, let's imagine having that for that it's going to be amazing. So we need to keep legacy, and that is where we are right now, to have conversation around how we can be together as an ecosystem and protect it and play our part, our heroes, to keep this running. I won't take too much time because I know we have amazing people coming on to speak, and I'm here to them as well. So thank you guys for coming, and I'll come back. God bless you.
Let's put our hands together for Sarkodie one more time. Are the Sarkodies here? Yes. Oh, that's not good enough. Are you here? Sark Nation, are you here? Yes. And I see a lot of, I see those starters came all the way from Accra. Let me see the people who have come all the way from Accra for this morning's event. Sarkodie. Let's put our hands together for the Sarkodies. So in just a moment, Sarkodie and I will be sitting to have a conversation, and I know that many of you have been yearning to ask him, like I said earlier, how he has been able to remain consistent all of these years. So if we can have the seats. I know that you just took your seat, but we're going to make it very, yes, we're going to make it very quick, so that you can hear the other people speak as well.